Have you ever wished you could just snap your finger and escape a bad mood? Well, what if I told you I have a few strategies that have personally worked for me and a lot of different people that I know? In this video, I wanted to get deep into how you can snap out of a bad mood, negative thought, and turn that into a good thought and good feeling. We all experience those days where negativity and negative thoughts just overwhelm us. Sometimes we connect that with our personality, thinking like this is just how I think, but there are ways to really snap out of your negative thoughts and feel good. Because as we all know, that feeling good is what brings positivity in life, and positivity is what creates a better reality for us. Firstly, it's really important to understand what puts you in a bad mood and a good mood, right? So self-reflection, really seeing like what puts you in a bad mood. So starting off, like you just avoid those kind of scenarios where like you tend to think in a negative way, maybe like talking to someone, they put you in a low frequency, or even seeing something that reminds you of like past trauma or anything like that. So completely avoiding that is first step anyways. The second thing, in case you are in a bad mood and you catch yourself like feeling so low, and those times really like see what you can do to snap out of it. Understanding yourself, like maybe listening to good music or baking, or even playing with your children if you have any, or playing with kids, maybe niece and nephews, whatever it is, like reading a good book. Trial and error is how we find like what works for us and what doesn't. Life is just an experience. So really seeing whenever you're in a bad mood, try out different things, because sometimes life is just like a wave. Even emotions are like in waves, they come and go. We need to be able to manage the lower end of the spectrum, because that's when things can get rough. If you have a few like tactics that you can use to snap out of it, then life becomes that much more exciting. So really see yourself, try different things. When you're in a bad mood, like you'll be surprised yourself. Sometimes you might just want to talk to your mom, or if she's not available, do something, find something that has to do with you more than people. I would recommend that you find these tactics. Try and find the activities that you can do alone, because at the end of the day, you're the one you can rely on the most. We cannot expect other people to make us happy. And we're better for our like partners, for our family, if we can find a way to recharge ourselves. Activities like reading a book or baking or listening to good music, or even redecorating, cleaning your home, getting ready, putting on a nice perfume, or just going out for a walk, going to the beach. If you like grabbing coffee, then grabbing coffee. So anything that you can do alone is what I recommend, because then you'll feel so confident in yourself that you don't need anyone to be happy, and you don't need anyone in this world to lead a good life and happy life. And if you're someone that needs something to occupy your mind, and you might not particularly have like a lot of things in your life right now that occupy your time, then I recommend looking into having a pet. Like dogs can make you happy because they force you to go out on a set schedule. Anything to look after. And then that actually leads me to my next step, which is something to look forward to. And having something to look forward to can really alter our like current discomfort or stress. That has been scientifically proven, where they've done multiple studies where it shows like even in the time of stress, if you have something to look forward to, your experience of this stress becomes negligible. Like you don't even feel like there's any stress, because you're thinking about the future and like looking forward to that time. Like having a pet, it's like you're always thinking about like having to take care of something. As like human psychology, we want to be like worthy of something, and we want to be needed. I think that's so important. In human connections, even, we try to look for relationships where like we feel like we're needed. Having a pet really helps out. Having something to look forward to, like a vacation, if you're not in a good position, if you don't like the place that you're living in, then trying to find ways to look forward to in the future would definitely help. So this is based on the principle that anticipating positive experiences can actually minimize our distress in the present. Third thing is being more present can significantly change our perception of negativity. And we can learn this the best from little children, because they are the most present. We can only dream about being as present as little kids. And that's because they occupy their mind and time with things that they are really passionate about and curious about. And their curiosity never dies. And as we grow older, our curiosity just like dies down with our responsibilities. And we completely just become just tied to a goal or tied to something. How we can snap out of it is just by finding activities that bring you back to the present, whether that's meditation, taking some sort of group classes where you're kind of forced to follow something and be in the present. Finding ways to be present in life will only lead you to a peaceful life, because at the end of the day, what we're craving is just a feeling of being needed by someone else, like something to look forward to and something to slow down for, and something to create, and all of these little things. And I would say just take that moment for yourself and slow down everything and see like what brings you joy and peace, utmost peace. Getting rid of all the goals. What is it that brings you that peace, that everything is going to be okay? You'll achieve whatever you're looking for, or that dream life that you want will come. What is it that you feel? And being in that feeling will get you there. This is what I've learned from this book by The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. We all know about this book. We've heard of it, but it's so nice to just go back and read a few pages to be really reminded that our thoughts and our feelings are the most important part of life experience. Whatever you're feeling right now or whatever you're thinking about is how your life is going to manifest. So keeping a grip on those feelings and thoughts will definitely help you and be a better, person to talk to as well. Stay positive, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.